Hi, I'm Evelyn, and today is a different day. I'm so happy that God gave me the chance to see the light. Well, what you don't know cannot kill you, but why not be curious of knowing things? So, apparently, I have been, in a position whereby I can speak up, I can do things, I can be able to go to the gym, and I can be able to just work and just do things instead of just staying at home, overeating, abusing food and everything. So I did go to the gym, like I told you guys, and I wasn't able to record inside the gym. So I want to change my gym to a different one, and I'm also thinking on doing outdoor activities instead of committing myself in paying a gym while I'm starting on my fitness journey. So yeah, there is this tool that I've come across that is really helpful to people who are struggling with depression, postpartum depression, like so much into depression. And it's just a friend who inboxed me and she advised me on writing things down, how I feel, even if it's a 2 words sentence or a statement. I just write however or wherever, yeah, just how I feel every single day. And excuse me, English is not my first language, so I'm more of a Swahili person, and English is just so by the way. So if you don't understand something, if I mix my language, just ask. I won't be ignorant. I will be so kind to answer you. So this is what she really gave me as a piece of advice, and I took it with the biggest heart ever, because I realized that I have never ever considered writing down how I feel. At this moment, being in Dubai, I cannot be able to afford a therapist. Therapists are very expensive, and on my budget right now, no, I can't afford. And this is to all those babes or those girls or men who cannot be able to afford a therapist. I think you can be your own therapist, and you can go step by step on your pace until you're able to either afford a therapist, or you have close friends who can share anything or whatever you're going through with. So I did go ahead and I bought a book. Okay, I choose orange. I just decided to just start going for brighter colors. So she told me to get a pen, a book, and also get a glue, like the office glue, scissors, and to just go looking for anything to do with like something like a picture. For instance, if I am thinking about myself, I can take my picture, stick on this book, and write everything that I'm grateful about myself. So if I look at that picture, which is me, for example, then I will admire myself, or I will start appreciating the things I have, instead of like losing on the things or time I have lost, or relationships I've lost, or the experiences that were bad in my life. But she also mentioned that even if the feeling is not good, even if I feel ashamed, even if I feel like I hate the person, I have to write down every single thing I feel towards that situation. Again, she also shared with me to be open in feeling down and feeling like I can't do that day. The mood swings are always, on my shoulders. I wake up a happy person one day, the other day I'm a different person. Sometimes I'll come from work and no one has done anything wrong towards me, but still I'll be in bad mood and I will start crying. So she told me even when I'm crying, I can write that down. I can just share myself with myself. I need to start learning myself. And that's a very great tool that I didn't know, that I can just start learning myself bit by bit without forcing myself to learn myself. I'm going on my pace. I'm not going on a therapist pace. And so yesterday I did write something, and I felt like, okay, should I call it a journal? What should I call it? She told me I should call it just a tool. I should not label it, because the moment we label things in our head, we start becoming like, you know, our perception change towards the tool or the thing. Because most of the times when we hear therapist, we feel like, okay, you go to a therapist, because I've been to a therapist before. He or she will ask you one question, like you just explain yourself why you went to see a therapist, and then they'll do the screening for you, and then they will say, okay, do you need a therapist or psychiatrist or whatever. So I know when she told me that I can use just a book, a pen, a scissors, glue, any kind of pictures. Even if I see a flower and I love it and it's a picture, I can just, you know, cut it and then stick it on my book and on my tool book, which is now not a journal, and I write everything I like about the flower. And then I can imagine, what if I'm the flower? Like, all these beautiful things I'm seeing about this flower, all these nice words and good words, like I'm contributing towards, like I'm saying all these good things. Why can't I say those good things towards myself? And with that, I'll be able to start loving myself and appreciating myself more. And that's a free tool. You just provide it by yourself. You don't have to go to a therapist. At the end of the month, you have to pay for a therapist. But if you can afford one, well, go ahead. But if you can't afford one, do like me, a book, a scissor, a glue, just stickers. If I see a wedding ring and I love it, even if I'm not dating, I can take that one and talk about it, and, you know, just say anything I want to say. I should not hold feelings inside of me, or I should not wish for things that I have not written down. If I have a wish, I write it down. If I have a thought, I write it down. I start experiencing feelings towards myself without leaving any feelings. You know, if you understand, like, my point, just learn you, start loving you. And I didn't realize how powerful was that until today morning, and that's why I decided to record this video. So today in the morning, when I woke up a little bit early, and I wanted to go out, do like a 2-3 kilometers run, but I wasn't able to do it because I was like, okay, the weather now, it's not good. So I could have woken up a little bit earlier. So I felt bad, and I felt like, oh, I'm failing myself now. I just said, okay, I'm gonna do this thing, healthy eating, you know, gym and everything, but now I'm failing myself. And then I took this tool and I started writing. And then I realized I'm not wrong for not going. But I was judging myself and I was blaming myself for not going to the run. So guess what I did? I opted to do a skipping, not jump, rope. So I did a couple of jumps and I still felt good. And I've realized that I do push myself way too much sometimes, looking for perfect me instead of trying to embrace who I am as a person. I know it's hard because it's also hard for me, but at the end of the game, I want to be okay. I want to look myself in the mirror and love myself again, appreciate myself again, and I don't want bitter tears, painful tears. I want happy tears. This experience that I have already started, at some point I keep on thinking about it, overthinking, and that's something I really want to do away with, because I overthink, like, literally on everything, anything. I overthink before even, like, just happens, or before. Sometimes I overthink about something, and maybe just a very small thing, like just something that I didn't have to think of like that much, and I end up like messing everything up. And thanks so much, my new friend, for inboxing me, actually looking for me on TikTok, where I also posted this on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much, and thank you for being my new subscriber also. So yeah, I think if you're a woman out there and you're going through what I'm going through, either a loss, a divorce, you've lost work, you feel like, you know, you're so down, or you're just you have relapsed to drugs or something, if you feel the way I feel, which is not a good feeling most of the times, I think this tool can be helpful for you. And if you can afford a therapist, I'm happy for you. Go forward and get the help from a therapist, and also come and share with us what you've learned about things that we can help each other. So remember what we said, 2 is better than 1. And look where we are. I already just 2 days and I have already like gained a lot of information, and I'm happy for this tool, and I'll make use of it, and I will be sharing the progress, the ups and downs, because not every single day that I'll wake up and I want to be writing, or I'll feel something or type of like any feeling, and I'll be like, I want to take it on my pace, step by step. Tell me, would you do it? Would you try it? You know, it doesn't hurt to try something new. And a pen, a book, glue or scissors or something, it doesn't cost that much. I know it's either like 20 dirhams, maybe like $87. In Kenyan shillings is like 600 or less than 600 actually, Kenyan shillings. In Uganda it's less than like that also. So any other country, I know in Nigeria if it's naira it's not so much. When you come to Ghana cedis, it's not much. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself a tool and start learning you, and encourage yourself. Let's encourage each other. Let's go through this journey together. Once again, my name is Eve Moas. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, because I want you, okay? And I want to see you every single place I am. That's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, Instagram. Just subscribe. And I just wanted to share that. I love you all. Bye. Good night.